Hi, I'm Gavin Glicksman. Joining me today on Sunboxing is Nathan from Cleverly. Nathan, we're here for the launch of London Fight Zone. Surrounded by gloves earlier and all the Lonsdale equipment. How good does it feel to sort of be in a shop where you know you're going to get treated by experts?
Yeah, it's great. Well, I've been doing a bit of work with Lonsdale. They've sponsored me for my last fight. So, they asked me to come up here today to have a look at the shop, and all the fight gear's under one roof. The fight gloves are here, sparring gloves, bag gloves, the punch bags themselves, MMA equipment, and all the kit, the clothing. So it's great, it's all under one roof. It's good to be here and have a look, and check it out. It's really good. Really good.
You were meant to be in action at the Royal Albert Hall. Obviously you had to pull out of that fight. How frustrating was that, especially so close to the actual night?
Yeah, it was frustrating. Obviously I was looking forward to keeping busy, keep the momentum going from my last fight. Unfortunately I fell ill with a virus, knocked me back, so unfortunately I had to pull out of the fight. I still went to watch the show on Saturday, and it's a great arena. Royal Albert Hall is really historic, lovely venue, so it'd be great to fight there again. But July now, looks like July time.
Okay, you got any idea of your opponent?
Not yet. Potentially a mandatory challenger, or if not, maybe a unification fight.
Bernard Hopkins lost the other night to Chad Dawson. There was a lot of talk of you facing Hopkins. Is that still possibly on the agenda?
I think it's less likely now. I think if he won that fight, there was talk of him coming over for a big show in Wales, maybe in the Millennium Stadium. That would have been great, because he's a great fighter. Unfortunately, Chad Dawson, the younger fighter, I think Father Time caught up with him. But that's boxing, and there's other great fights to be made.
What about Dawson? How would you rate your chances against him?
I think at the moment Dawson is regarded as #1 in the division. I think he's the man, he's the top man to beat. Big southpaw, technically good, explosive, good power, and he's just come off a win against Bernard Hopkins. So that's the guy you want to aim for, but obviously that's a long-term goal. Just
finally, Tony Bellew was in action the other night. He called you out again after the fight. Is that rematch going to happen? I think it is. I think the rematch will happen. Whether it happens in the near future or further down the line, but I think it's inevitable, really. Two British fighters, a rivalry. So he's coming off a good win. We had a great fight last time out, so it makes sense to do it again. Brilliant. Nath, thanks for your time, mate. Cheers.